iBrandTV. Business first.
Yet another spot, of course. This very familiar face is telling you a very warm welcome to SME Hub. My name is Success Jimenez. Today we are at Brandberg. They are a multimedia solutions company that do everything when it comes to entertainment and advertising. So we're going in right now to see the CEO, who is going to be giving us the scoop on this amazing SME. Let's go.
Hi guys, my name is Adefolare Badajo. I'm the Creative Director and Vice President of Brandberg Solutions. Brandberg is a company, a multimedia company keen about seeing us solve media problems, multimedia problems like photography, music. We also do events, we do branding and a couple of other things a multimedia company would give to you. Brandberg, we have, for now, we can say boldly that we have a photo studio where people come take good pictures. We have, and the same photo studio, we do videos in it. Maybe that's bigger videos like hip hop, musical videos. But we do videos that are, like the common one people do these days. The one for the trending video that just shows you singing with a single mic and all. So we do photo studio, we do photo shoots in this place, we do video shoots, and we also have a sound studio where people come in to make good music. And we have a branding office where we print, DIs, we do branding on shirts, caps, we make jotters, we do a couple of brandings, any branding you can think about right now, any printing jobs, we do it in here. And we also have a space where we keep equipment for outdoor, like a store where we keep equipment for outdoor events, big outdoor events, yeah. So we also do talent management where we bring in, basically it's music for now, which by God's grace we're signing 2 artists next week. A lady and a guy who sing super well. I'm not going to be unveiling their names yet, but when we do, you'd know. So we do that too. It's part of what things we do. Brandberg. Brandberg is that like we put in money and then boom, started the business. It started like an idea. It started as an idea, and the idea came between I and my friend, who is the president today of Brandberg, Toby. So it's started like an idea. It has been for like 10 years ago. We had it in mind there will be something would have of such where we harness our skills. He's very good at sound. He's good with sound, making sound, creating sound and all. Then I'm good with doing branding, graphics, motions and all. So then it's always been this dream of, oh, someday we should start something, and then eventually boys have grown up, and then there's a bit of change. We could just harness our finances, and then we started this outfit. And back then I was working with an agency, this agency, advertising agency, where I used to be a graphic artist, a creative artist. I also do motion for Spa Nigeria, where I do designs. I come up with ideas for videos. Sometimes I will go as far as making voiceovers, and then making a little amount of money, but I wasn't comfortable. I felt there was more out there. I used to have this zeal to want to train people, bring people up to be like me or be better than me, and then I couldn't achieve it right in an office where I go sit every day 9 to 5. Go back the next day 9 to 5, and my head keeps telling me, Falari, No, it wasn't like the money was much out there. The money wasn't even anywhere. There wasn't like some 20 millions out there waiting for me. No, but that drive was just so strong. And then I had to call my friend. He's in the US. I'm like, dude, let's just do this. What you got? I got a little amount of money. Let's put this together. And then we did. We put up money together. Then we started the company. While it started, I was still at the office working, like doing the graphics, doing the designs, doing the motions. People get to ask me, what's up? Are you enjoying the job? Like, yes, of course I'm enjoying the job. I'm doing it. But right in my head back there's something I have to achieve. And I had my plan like 2, 3 months, 4 months, 5 months. I need to leave this place and go start something out there, even if, you know, it wasn't the best option. It wasn't the best idea, because I was supposed to have made sure I have customers already coming into the place before I leave. But dude, we're just so strong at it's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. God is with us. We shall make it. We shall do it. And then eventually the months came, the days came, and then I had to flip. I switched out of the company job where I get a good amount of money, like I get paid well, I get insurance, I get the whole package that makes you feel like a big boy. But that wasn't enough. The drive was more than the money. And then I had to opt out from the job. And then we started this business. We started putting up things together. It wasn't very easy. We had to sometimes think of borrowing money because there was a lot of demand. People would come in, companies who would go meet and tell them we can do this. They asked us, can you do this too? And then this too is actually what we should be doing, but the money isn't enough. The money wasn't there enough to get all the equipment, so we have to slow down a bit, and then we're taking it step by step till this day when we can say at least we are 80% ready for whatever work that concerns multimedia. And you know, there are times we have to even outsource jobs to talents who comes in with ideas, and then we execute together. So as part of the business, there's a printing press where we get to do your designs, then impress them on a sheet of paper. It could be impressed on a cloth, it could be impressed on a flex banner, it could be impressed on a sticker. So that's the printing press, and we have machines that help actualize this process. And it's also been a very lucrative business, which I think we have students who are learning the trade, and it's awesome. So let me talk about the printing, how we do it, how we run it. So for example, someone needs to print a flyer. So it comes into Brandberg, and then what we do is we take the job, we go to the computer, like we use CorelDRAW, we use Photoshop to design. We get the idea from the person. If he doesn't have an idea, we might have to, talk together to create a concept. And then this moment, when we have an idea, let's say he wants to sell his brand, he wants to sell a cap, want to sell caps, yeah? Would have to think of what's the cap, what's the quality, what colors you want to sell. So we put all of those things typed on CorelDRAW, designed, and then after then we print out for sample. He approves it, then we go through the process. So there is what they call pre-press printing, and there's what called the direct image printing. So usually these days people no longer do the pre-press. Pre-presses are like the stage of taking a job on the computer, putting it on a film, the film goes on a plate, this plate goes on a machine, the machine impresses on the paper, brought out, then we take to cuts to make it look good. But these days what we do basically is we have it printed directly with a machine called the direct image machine. So we have this one called conical Minolta. It prints directly from the computer straight into your paper or your card, and then what needs to do is to go cut them out and then maybe laminate. It is what's called lamination. It's like a film put on the card or paper, and that gives it a glossy look or a matte feel. So all those things are the things we do to just make the job look better. So if there are millions of printers out there are people who would take your job and then just do a rough design that doesn't look appealing, which is the very important part. The design, very important. If it doesn't look good, your print might be perfect, but the design is not good. So these are things we do. We take the designs, we do a good job, we put on the machine, we print, and you know, that's how it runs. So we do other things like you want to print cups, you want to print calendars, like we have this one here. We have, you want to brand your cups like this. You want to print on your shirts. You want to, you know, a lot of things we do. You know, we have jotters here. Let me show you a sample of this one. This is like a jotter. This is called the art cover jotter. Art cover jotter. It's harder than the usual light material, and it has in its pages, you know, all printed in grayscale. So you know, all of these things are in processes. So we have a studio in this place too, where we make music, good music. I mean, very good music, awesome sound. We have top producers who are coming here to, you know, have a session with the artist and all. So we do voiceover too, where we have, you know, great voiceover artists come in here, use the studio because it's very conducive, I must say. Conducive studio. They come do awesome jobs for big brands. I've had someone run a brand here for a tomato paste like that. You know, a lot of brands have come in here and then do stuff. So trust me, equipment is top notch. We have a MacBook desktop that produces, I mean, that carries all the loads you might be bringing from wherever. You know, it takes it, and then we have a good editor, you know, on set. In the studio, who makes the sound, the mixing, and you know, get a good output for you. Financing in Nigeria is a big challenge, and no doubt it has been for us too. So getting money together to start this place didn't come at once. It came gradually. So maybe good enough. Fortunately, I would say my partner is US based, a citizen of US. Maybe he's also there to also make us add some amount of money put together, you know, with the one we made here in Nigeria, all rubbed together to start this place. But trust me, even at that, it hasn't been very smooth, but we bless God. Okay, running day to day, it hasn't been very easy actually, because there's a lot on ground to be solved. And like what's his name, Kamaro said, there's no money on ground. But actually, we bless God, there's a money on ground. There's a money on ground because we have jobs that comes in. So you know, it's a multimedia company. There's a lot of angle to what we do here. There's a photography, there's a printing, there's a music. So at least running the business every day hasn't been a very tough one. But in Nigeria, we're trying. We're putting this together. For example, we have to buy lights these days, and our equipment are huge equipment. They're big ones. You know, just the soft box when it strikes after every single pose or every single shutter click. You know, there's a way it sucks the power, and then before you know, card has finished. That's the common word now. It's no more no lights. It's card has finished. So we have to buy electricity all the time. Water, we need to get water filled up in a tank, and it requires power too. Most times we might need to pay. Of course, every time we pay for a Loma bill, it keeps stopping every month. Like, you know, Nigeria, the way it is, we're surviving, and trust me, it hasn't been a thing for us to. It hasn't been a thing that would require us to stop the business. No, they are really tasking, but we're surviving. We're killing them. You know, well, we're blessed God for that. And also, times are we have to go for events outside these shows. Maybe go to the island, go to Abeokuta or something. You know, the transport fares sometimes are usually huge, and the clients don't really understand most times how much we spend. But our goal is to get the job done first of all. Then the rest it's minimal, and that's what we do all the time. We make sure, even if the clients, when we tell the client, oh, for logistics it's this amount of money, they're like, no, it's too much. What happened? I have someone here around us. He can do it for that price. And okay, let's just do it. Let's try and see what we can do. And then what we do is we do it. We have a boss with that conveys our stuffs all the way. We get fuel, and you know, end of the day, the job is done, and we are always glad. And the clients are usually glad too. They're usually happy. So for a company like Brandberg, you know, a multimedia company, there's a need for a lot of hands on the, like we need a lot of hands, The printing aspects could need like 5 persons. The sound studio, maybe 2 persons. The photo studio we have. Well, right here we have staff. We have enough staff. We have, like in the photo studio, we have about 2 professional photographers, and we have like 4 students, and there's a